Hi everybody, welcome back to DayZ. Now I'm not quite sure what's gone on here. I think we've had a little bit of an accident, but anyway, this video is about how to start fires when you don't have matches or a lighter. So let's say you've made a little fireplace, or you want to light a fire inside a building. How do you do that? And then we're also going to do some general hints and tips about creating fireplaces and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to starting fires, there's a number of things you can start a fire with. Obviously matches, obviously the lighter, but did you know that the road flare will start a fire as well? So just put it into your hands, pop it, and then you can start a fire. Also, the blowtorch will start a fire. So if you find the blowtorch, combine it with the small gas canister, and then in fact, let's do it now, and then do that. You can put these two together, and now we have the blowtorch. And now we can just go up to the fire and we say ignite, and that will then light. There we go, look at that. How magic is that? Let's put this in our backpack. However, the most common way to start fires when you don't have access to this sort of stuff is by making I think they call it a wood drill. So you know what, the thing that Boy Scouts use to start fires. To make a wood drill, you need some bark, whether that be light bark or dark bark, and you need a short stick. And you can make a short stick out of a long stick by holding the long stick in your hand, and you'll get the prompt to snap it in two. So if we just take some bark, and then we take a short stick like so, then we can put the short stick in our hands, and then where's the bark gone? And then we can combine it with that, and then if you look, we have the option to craft a fireplace, which we don't want to do. So you want to go down, craft hand drill kit. There we go, so it's busily crafting away, and then on the floor in front of me there is a hand drill kit. So if we take that into our hands, let's have a look at it. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to turn that against the bark, and that will then start a fire. And there we go. So they're the main things. So it's very easy to forget you've probably got one of these things. Now remember, in order to make a drill kit from bark and a short stick, it's critical that you have a knife. But remember, you don't have to have like a normal knife. If you get two stones and combine them together, you can make a stone knife that you can then make one of these drill kits with. Now, a few hints and tips about fires. So if you're creating an open fire like this, a campfire, you must be outside. You can't put one inside. It must basically have a view of the sky. Also, you won't be able to light it if it's raining hard either. That won't happen. Now, when you go inside a building and you see a stove like this, often you'll go into the local inventory and you'll be like, well, where's the option to fill the stove? And it won't be there. So the trick, go on, get in there, is to have, say, some rags or firewood or some kindling in your hand, and then you'll get the place icon appear. You put that in there, and now when you look in your local inventory, you'll find all the place. So now what we can do is we can put fuel in there, and fuel can be fire logs. And remember, you get firewood, where you get firewood from chopping down trees, and you can split up logs to get firewood. And you can put sticks in there, and then for kindling, you can use you can use rags, you could use bandages, although I wouldn't recommend it because they're quite rare. You can put paper in there, and you can put bark in there. And the more fuel you put in, the longer the fire will last, and the more stuff you will have to cook. Well, and there we go. So that's really about it. So remember, the next time you've killed a chicken, you've skinned a chicken, and you've got some meat, and you're thinking, oh god, I need to start a fire, but I haven't got a knife, or I haven't got matches, or I haven't got a lighter, just remember the road flare. And then remember, you can find a couple of stones on the stony road, or find a knife and make yourself a nice drill kit to start a fire that way. In DayZ, there are multiple ways of doing exactly the same thing, and it's all pretty cool. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hopefully you found that useful. If you have, hit like, and I'll see you again soon.